This is CBS4 News This Morning.
Well, hello there. It is 6 a.m. on Thursday, December 6th. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
I hope so.
It is, let's see what the temperature is, 53 degrees out there.
Wow.
Gotta
See,
love
we
it.
get winter in little waves,
Yeah.
I have found in South Florida.
That's
Couple
good,
days
that's
here,
good.
couple days there.
We get a little bit of both. A little sunshine, a little
keeps
cool
us on our
weather.
toes.
Liking it.
It's a roller coaster ride of weather when it comes to the fall and wintertime in South Florida.
And in our grief, let us smile knowing that Dad is hugging Robin and holding Mom's hand again.
So beautiful. On Wednesday, there were plenty of tears, but there was also a good bit of laughter during the state funeral in Washington, D.C. Today, Mr. Bush is home in Texas for a final memorial service and burial at the Presidential Library and Museum in State College.
Overnight, hundreds filed by the former president's casket to pay their respects. CBS4's Mola Lengi reports from Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
Well, it's not too well known, but Mr. Bush has a South Florida connection that dates back to World War II. President Bush was stationed at the Naval Air Force Base in Fort Lauderdale back in 1943, where he trained to pilot the Avenger torpedo bomber. That base, once sitting on the property, now houses the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. Well, there's still a museum there that includes a room dedicated to former President Bush, a room that inspires so many even all these years later.
It's a big loss for the country. We're so proud to tell people that he was here and his history being in Fort Lauderdale, and he's just such a great example for everybody.
The Bush Room display is open to the public on Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. The museum is located on the western side of the airport off of Perimeter Road.
And that's a driver frantically calling 911 after she ran into a large group of bicyclists in Davie 3 days after Thanksgiving. Two of those bicyclists did not survive.
Very chilling phone call there. CBS4's Ty Russell is in Davie with more on the call for help.
Davie Police Russell, CBS4 This Morning.
It is 6:10 now, several months after a drunk driving crash that killed a man. A Coral Springs firefighter surrenders to face charges. We are in the courtroom where it was an emotional day. Plus, it's the story that will have you talking. A rat inside of a vending machine at a South Florida high school. How lovely.
Eek.
No, that's just wrong.
This morning, the man police say caused a South Florida college campus to be swarmed by the SWAT team is now under arrest. 23-year-old Frederick Nino is charged with attacking his pregnant girlfriend while in the parking lot of the Miami-Dade College campus in Homestead. This happened Tuesday morning. Police say it began with an argument that quickly escalated. The victim telling police after Nino kicked her, his gun fell to the ground. That's when he picked it up and started walking toward the campus. Her call to police is what led to the school's evacuation.
6:18 now, a disturbing discovery inside a vending machine at a South Florida high school. The video you have to see is after the break.
Oh yeah, plus a baby is born from a transplanted uterus. We will have much more on this historic procedure in what's trending this morning.
6:24, and here are the hot topics trending this morning on social media. So this is one of those stories that's trending, but for all the wrong reasons, right? Some students in Delray Beach suddenly lost their appetites after they saw what was inside a vending machine.
Hope you're not eating breakfast. Look at this. A rat, yes, a rat was crawling among the snacks in a school vending machine. This caused students to scream and parents to cringe at Atlantic Community High School. Of course, this video has been making the rounds on social media. You see why. Students tried to get a snack only to realize an unwelcome guest had already been helping himself. The school called the vending machine company, who sent out an exterminator to retrieve the snack thief. He was just trying to get a little snack, and
the little guy was trying to get out, so you kind of like feel bad for him in a way. Let's hope they got rid of all those snacks, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, a new study is out
right now at 6:30. Coral Springs police officers under investigation after appearing to kick a handcuffed man. Is this a case of excessive force? We're live with more information.
A South Florida woman celebrating her birthday is killed in Costa Rica. This morning, we're hearing from her family for the first time since hearing the devastating news.
Plus, a live look outside on this chilly Thursday morning. You wouldn't guess it by that view. Meteorologist Liz Gonzalez is here now with how long this refreshing change is going to stick around.
So nice. Maybe you want to trade that coffee for a little hot chocolate with some whipped cream.
And how about some
hungry,
churros?
Maribel? You need to stop.
There you go.
I don't know. Just throwing that out there.
I think you should bring some tomorrow, maybe.
That would be
share
really
with the
nice.
class.
Yes, yes. And don't forget those jackets and sweaters. You know, why not the boots? Because at 50s, that's cold for us.
Clear now. That's a look at traffic. Back to you.
Thank you, Greg. Now at 6:30, police officers are under investigation into whether they used excessive force on a handcuffed man.
CBS4's Amber Diaz is live in Coral Springs with those details. Amber, good morning.
Now at 6:30, days after the body of a South Florida woman was found in Costa Rica, we are hearing from that victim's anguished father, a man who says he will never be able to forget the last image he will ever see of his baby girl lying in a morgue. CBS4 anchor Diane Magnum reports.
Carlita de mis amores.
We'll take a look at your screen right now. We have some surveillance video. Deputies in Broward County say it shows an opportunistic thief who tried to use stolen credit cards to make a very big purchase. Deputies say the thief stole the victim's purse from her car outside of the LA Fitness on East Hillsborough Boulevard in Deerfield Beach. Later that night, the thief tried to use the victim's credit card to buy a large flat screen TV at the Walmart in Pompano Beach. If you recognize the person in this video, you should call police. The new supervisor of elections in Broward County will be sworn in today. Peter Antonacci will be formally installed today at 11 o'clock. He officially started the job on Monday. Governor Rick Scott named him to the position after suspending Brenda Snipes. Antonacci will fill out the final 2 years of Snipes' terms, although Snipes had said she will challenge the governor's suspension. A group of demonstrators calling for Broward Sheriff Scott Israel's removal protested in front of BSO headquarters. The group says Israel has failed the county and the department's response to the Stoneman Douglas massacre, the Fort Lauderdale airport shooting, and the escape of a prisoner from the county courthouse. Israel's office has said he has no intention of stepping down and that the sheriff has done nothing wrong. It is now 6:40 and the parents of a newborn baby girl, they have quite the story to share.
Oh, they sure do. Up next, details on the special delivery made on the side of a road in freezing cold temperatures.
And trying to make it to the hospital, but it wasn't going to happen.
Well, a deputy arrived just in time to help deliver the baby girl. Medical officials were there only seconds later to take over and care for the mother and the couple's new baby, who I'm sure they will never let them forget this story. She is now named Bella Kay. Well, we have an all-new taste of the town this morning. JWB Prime Steak and Seafood, named after singer-songwriter Jimmy Buffett. William is his middle name. It's an upscale restaurant inside the Margaritaville Hollywood Beach Resort.
That's right. The vibe is a mix of contemporary meets nostalgia with deep blues, warm woods, brick walls, and throwback pictures of beach days gone by. CBS4's Lisa Petrillo takes us there.
Always makes me hungry so early in the morning.
Always say it.
6:51 now. Another check of this morning's headlines coming up next. We have a quick wrap up of your Thursday morning headlines. Former President George H.W. Bush will be laid to rest today in Texas during a private service with his family.
Live pictures right now from the St. Martin's Episcopal Church in Houston, where the former president is lying in repose. Mourners have been paying their respects all morning long. A funeral service will be held there later today. Then a train will take Mr. Bush's casket to his presidential library, where he'll be buried next to his wife Barbara and young daughter Robin.
An investigation is underway this morning at the Coral Springs Police Department into whether a group of officers used excessive force. A video shot by a witness and obtained by CBS4 shows what appears to be an officer kicking a man who was handcuffed in the face. Coral Springs Police released a statement on Twitter saying, in part, due to the gravity of the situation, we are conducting a criminal investigation. At this time, all officers involved have been placed on administrative leave, end quote.
Back to you.
So you're stuck in traffic, doesn't matter. Lower the windows. The weather's so nice. Right. Mother Nature really showing off. Thank you so much for the thousands of people here for Art Basel, Art Miami.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Welcome to South Florida. We live in paradise.
Me too.
Have a great morning, everybody.